I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind.
Hello, my dudes. Welcome back. Today we are talking about The Haunting of Bly Manor. The Haunting of Bly Manor is a Netflix original series from The Haunting of Hill House creator Mike Flanagan and producer Trevor Macy. This is the next chapter in the Haunting anthology series. This one is set in 1980s England, and it stars Victoria Pedretti, a young American nanny hired to care for a young orphan brother and sister who reside at Bly Manor with the estate's chef, groundskeeper, and housekeeper. Of course, not all is as it seems at Bly Manor, and centuries of dark secrets of love and loss are revealed throughout this chilling gothic romance. It's definitely worth mentioning that I am a huge fan of The Haunting of Hill House, and I was highly anticipating this next chapter in the Haunting anthology series. Similar to Ryan Murphy's American Horror Story, it seems like the Haunting anthology takes a similar route of reusing the same actors from previous seasons and tossing them into new, different roles. We have Victoria Pedretti, who previously played Nell in The Haunting of Hill House, Carla Gugino, who played Olivia, Henry Thomas, who played Stephen, Oliver Jackson Cohen, who played Luke. Of course, we also have some new players in this show, including Amelia Eve, Tahira Sheriff, Rahul Kohli, Tina Miller, and young newcomers Amelia Bay Smith and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, who, quite frankly, just stole the show. I'm always a bit apprehensive when it comes to child actors, but these two delivered impressively powerful performances in every single episode. I was shook. I realized there are a lot of great actors in this show, and I truly believe the two children were the best ones by far. While I'm tempted to compare this to The Haunting of Hill House, it is important to note that these are two entirely different stories. They don't really have anything to do with each other. It's a ghost story, more or less, and that's what puts them into this anthology series, but it's entirely different in almost every way, and it's important to go into this show knowing that. I think one of the problems that I faced personally while watching this is that it wasn't really quite what I was expecting, and I think that's a good thing in the end, but it did take me a while to realize, okay, I need to get out of the headspace of Hill House. It's not the same thing. But it is new, it's fresh, and it is so unpredictable. I don't think Bly Manor is as scary as Hill House. I personally was genuinely horrified when I watched Hill House. I can admit that show gave me nightmares. Seeing ghosts behind every turn and horrifying images that you couldn't unsee. That's what made Hill House so much fun. How they hid ghosts in the background but never talked about them, and they were just there, and it was haunting. It was so creepy. But as for Bly Manor, I didn't really find myself feeling very scared, save for a few jump scares and some unsettling moments. There are definitely unsettling, horrific-ish moments. However, that aside, the story itself is powerful and very well written. You can't help but root for Dani, but she is also a bit of a mystery, which I like in a protagonist. I like not really knowing everything about the characters. Her backstory is told to us slowly throughout the series as new secrets unfold, and we learn a little bit about her at a time. And we kind of get this from almost everyone in the show. We get a series of flashbacks that sort of lets us piece things together, and the bulk of the show actually felt more like a mystery than a horror. It's very much this mystery that you as the viewer have to solve, and I love anything that makes you think and makes you question what's really going on, and this show definitely delivered in that regard. While at face value, this is a ghost story about a haunted mansion, that's what it is. It's really about a lot more than that. Much like how Hill House was about family and childhood trauma and growing up and dealing with that childhood trauma, Bly Manor is about relationships and love and loss. Yes, there are a lot of ghost stories in the show, but Bly Manor also offers a series of love stories, which I didn't expect at all. And for some reason, I kind of like the intertwining of love stories and romance with this horrific haunted mansion story. It's a really interesting combination of genres that I feel like isn't really explored that much. My only complaint is that it wasn't really as scary as I wanted it to be, and I also felt like the stakes weren't super high. One of my favorite moments from The Haunting of Hill House is that big reveal, that bent neck lady reveal, the moment that makes you go, oh my god, no way, this is amazing. Like, that was the moment where I was like, okay, I love this show. I am obsessed. And I don't think I really got that here in Bly Manor. That doesn't mean there aren't moments like that, but nothing really felt like that exciting as that particular moment did. I also personally feel like there were a bit too many villains. Like there are too many things happening at once, so when the actual big villain is revealed, it was kind of like, wait, who was that again? Because there's all this stuff going on and I kind of forgot about that. But is that what I'm supposed to be focusing on? And I felt like there was just a bit too much thrown into one pot. I also felt like some of the relationships didn't feel as strong as they were supposed to feel, which made me not really care as much. I wasn't that invested in a few of the characters, and so that took me out of it a little bit. The series offers pretty good representation of both race and sexual orientation, which was certainly nice to see considering The Haunting of Hill House didn't really do that very well. I know it was about a white family and there wasn't much else going on outside of that, but I'm just saying. So overall, I enjoyed The Haunting of Bly Manor. I really did. It was extremely well written. The cast is phenomenal and it offers powerful performances across the board, and I have little complaints. There are things I didn't love, and I think a lot of it is just due to me not really knowing what to expect and expecting something else, and then I didn't get that, and it was just like I had to adjust, and I kind of had to sit on this for a while. Like I waited a little bit to shoot my review because I really just wanted to process what I watched and this whole story, and it was really a very good story. So I am giving The Haunting of Bly Manor a 4 out of 5. So, have you seen The Haunting of Bly Manor yet? If you have, let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to chat about this show. But that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!